the update where I'm at right now. I'm still stuck at the inventory, to be honest. But figured out some things in the inventory. I can pick up. I can store stuff, and if you pick up enough of these keys, come on, pick up 9, one more, 10. Okay, 10 keys, and then pick up another one, same key, transfers over, because this is max of 10 keys you can stack up. Of course, axe you can stack at only one, and so goes with the shovel. Only one, you cannot stack one on top of the other. Of course, makes sense, right? I think I have fixed this as well. Yep, I have fixed this as well, where you cannot stack items on top of each other in the safe pocket. Um, I had that issue at the beginning of the Unity project series, where I had issue where items were stacking in the safe pocket, and I didn't want that to happen. That wouldn't be the challenge, right? It would be easy. You can stack up everything on onto the safe pocket under one slot, and then if the character dies, it's gonna be everything is gonna be safe. So yeah, fix that. Um, the adding is good so far, but I haven't I came across some issues when it adds to the point where it's all full. um it keeps picking up items. I haven't figured that out, how to implement a code where it checks every single slot to see if it's full. If everything is full to brick, like 10 out of 10, 1 out of 10, if it's 20 out of 20, to make sure that if it is full, not to try and pick up any more items. That is one of the issues that I have now. I can drop items now. I have implemented, dropped 2 of them, which is another issue. As you can see, one drop there. Maybe because, it's not working. This one is not gonna drop, even though it says it is dropping, but it's not gonna drop. Let's see. So it starts dropping random stuff, which, okay, so drops that. Same thing with the action tooltip. If I drop this one successfully, tooltip is still active, so I need to fix that. Like I can like if you drop this one, for tooltip to go away, you have to hover over on next item. But dropping like on a double right mouse button drops one item, and then drops everything. But as you see, randomly drops items. I don't know if it's because it hovered over it, because how this works is, if it detects what is has hovered over, it kind of saves it for the information of that item, and what you called, temporarily, like literally temporarily. Like right now, if I hover over this and I go onto no hovering, it's still there. Like it's got his information. Now, if there's a item here and I quickly go and try and drop it, it's most likely gonna be this item is gonna drop, right? So if I hover over this one, it should drop this one, and it's not. It is dropping these items, as you just see. It's dropping those as for some reason. I have no idea why. And let's see if it drops that. So there's that issue about, literally, like it's I don't think it's gonna be that bad for me. I think I can figure out how to fix that issue, where it like I figured so far that it hovers over, but I need to delete some stuff, not the items. They're being deleted, but something else, which is these things right here. As you can see under the inventory slot, I have item prefab. Even though this inventory is empty, right? It is empty, but uh, oh, now it goes away. Well, did it? Oh yeah, it went away. No, it went. It did good. So I don't understand why. Okay, I'm confused. I mean, this one is good, and everything else is cleared. All this is supposed to be cleared, so that's good. It is cleared, but as you saw, it does sometimes drop a random item, but at least it drops the same type of item, not a different one. I should check that again just to make sure. So I dropped more items in the game. As you can see, all these axes and shovels and keys and stuff. So if I go into the gameplay, oh my god, look at all these shovels. All right, picked up one, two, three shovels, and let's see, hover over this one and then go to this one and try and drop it. It drops it. It's good. Hover over this one, drop it quickly. Well, no, not quickly because it's the last one. Let's check out, pick up some of the axes. And you can, like this, there's a rigid, box glider, so you can walk over them. It's kind of neat to see that walking over the items, you know. But that's in Unity feature, not my doing. All right, so oh, see, it's picking up stuff. That's one of the things that I haven't figured out how to prevent from having picking up things. But let's see if oh, it's not gonna do it. Why not? Oh, now it does it. It's like whenever it feels like doing it. Uh, or maybe you have to do it really fast though, because I gave it very little time to uh detect the double clicking. Oh, and there's this. It dropped this item instead of this one. Let's see if it's gonna do it again. Yep, drops both of the items. There's that issue, what I said, when you hover over one and then you go quickly to another one and drops the other one. So let's see if this is gonna happen to this one. No, it's not gonna even drop it or drops that one because it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same item. But if it is the same item, for some reason there's that bug when I hover over one that is the same of the kind and drops it. So let's see if it's gonna do it here. So I'm gonna hover over this one real quickly. Nope. Okay, so sometimes it does it right, sometimes it just drop stuff. So I mean, it's a small issue, but it is complicated issue to be honest. Right now the way I'm coding this, I'm just guessing. I'm literally guessing all the time. Is this the right way to go? Is this the right way to code? Right? I'm just guessing, but I am coding in a way where most programmers would laugh at me because I'm coding in the hard way. Like I'm not doing any easy ways of coding because I cannot move on. Like my progress, it holds, it stops. This is me just moving. This is my progress right now. I'm moving slowly, but I'm moving. When I'm using those quote unquote easy way coding, the quote unquote right way coding, I cannot progress because I don't fully understand them because they're so fancy, right? You're using those fancy ways of getting to something like over overriding callbacks, um, whatchamacallit, like all kinds of like fancy ways of getting to your function or to get something done or call a certain type of a function or something like that. I just don't understand it fully, right? Maybe one day in the future, if I'm still around, right? Maybe one day I'll learn it, and I'll be the guy who's gonna be saying, quote unquote, the right way to code, quote unquote, the easy way to code, right? I don't mind doing the quote unquote the wrong way, the long way or the hard way. I don't mind it as long as I can progress, as long as my project is in progress. It is moving on. I am moving on right now, literally. Like if you've seen my previous videos, I was complaining about certain things. This is my third project because I was stuck with all those quote unquote easy ways of programming. Um, what I'm called, it's uh, it's annoying, right? The easy way of programming, it's annoying. I like it the way oh, some of my windows just opened up. It's gonna screw up my might screw it up on so yeah, the easy way, I really don't like it. It- because I don't fully understand it. I have my coding is limited, knowledge of coding is limited, so therefore, I have to do it the hard way. And the way I did this is where is it? Yeah, under the hover tip. Um, when I'm hovering over something, the right mouse button. If the text, if it's double clicking, then an inventory is hovering. This item is true, because if I don't implement this, I have even greater issues, or just random, like, or actually deletes everything, like gets rid of everything if it's not checking if it's true, if it's hovering over it. And then inventory dot current count minus minus, meaning decreasing the items count. If it goes to zero or below zero, it deletes it, which is uh, jumps to inventory item here, which item detects. Okay, item is the one detects if item not that one, I'm sorry. Where the hell did I put it? Should be around here somewhere. Bool, yeah, public bool is hovering over this item. Okay, that's the true or false. If it is, and then check if the here is the one that checks if the current count is less than or equal to zero. This game object, that get component in parent, all right, inventory slot on remove button, because I had this under button originally, but it wasn't working for me. Destroy this game object, and then in inventory slot, of course. uh, Jesus Christ. All right, inventory slot. I have this on remove button. If item current count is less than or equal to zero, clear slot, which is then it calls this another one to remove the item from the inventory, which is out here. This is the clear. Where's my clear? Wait a minute. Clear slot should be down here, or is it up there? Look at all these codes. Look at all this that I have commented out that did not work for me. Actually, these should be working, but I have to work on them. Look, all these commented out codes, I already done them, and I came across issues and stuff, and I just have to work on them later on. But look at these, right? And they're everywhere. I have them on every single script. Okay, every single script has these commented out codes. Um, and on drop, that's the, what did I, I'm a little confused here. Clear slot, it should be, oh, there it is, it's up here. What the heck is doing up there? So I'm clearing out slots, and then it calls the inventory is the one that keeps eye on, okay, how many items have I picked up so far. Have I picked up 10 items? Have I picked up 20 items? And that means even the ones that are stacked up. like includes them too, like how many of them that have I picked up. So that one also does the removal, remove item, item remove, new item, which is again calls it back, sends it back. This message comes from item. So I see how complicated this is. Okay, from hover tip goes to item, from item goes to item slots, from item slots goes to inventory. This is how I have to do it, like go around from inventory, right? Goes back to item, remove, right? Goes to back to item. Then we go to remove, which is, am I gonna find it today or not? Where the hell is the remove? Um, am I doing this right? Did it say item? No, no. Oh, I'm sorry. The items remove. This is the list. This is from the list. I totally see. Sometimes I just have no clue what the heck it's going on, but it is picking a items from the list, which is the inventory list, and then removes it from that list. Never mind, I'm not going back to item, but there is sometimes I do have to go back to the item or go back to the source to call some function, like go from hover tip to item, from item to inventory slot that contains this item that holds it, and then from inventory slot send the message either to inventory manager or inventory, and then from inventory send a message to item saying, hey, okay, or back to inventory manager, from inventory manager send message or function or something saying, hey, buddy, okay, it's done, you're done, get the hell out of here, right? But this time, I am literally having a that type of a code where inside this is saying, here, like this is what I'm like saying, like this is how someone else would be doing this stuff, but I'm doing it this way where I'm literally just under the item that is attached onto the inventory slot. When I pick up the item, this spawns onto the inventory object with the item, and I'm just checking, hey, is this thing under zero or under zero count item? If it is, just destroyed it, and then call functions, next functions like removal from the inventory and so forth, so on. Yeah, that's it for this segment on Unity project in Unity, pretty much. What I call it at this point. Until next time, peace.